A little talked about business stimulus program that gives free grant money to small businesses is available. And in many ways, it is better than the $10,000 EIDL grant and loan program. If you max out this other program, you can get up to $63,000 in business stimulus from the SBA. Hello and welcome to the Stephen Carlson Show. I'm Stephen Carlson. I'm a tech entrepreneur, real estate investor, author, YouTuber, volunteer paramedic, and once again, Clyde and Bonnie are both down here. Gene Marks for the Philadelphia Inquirer wrote about a little-known clause in the CARES Act that turned into big savings for many small businesses that received this loan from the Small Business Administration. This clause expired in September, but with the new stimulus bill that has just been signed, it has been resurrected and significantly enhanced. If you're a small business looking for an incredible financing deal, regardless of whether you've been affected by the pandemic, which, of course, pretty much every business has, but you don't have to prove that you have. You need to pay attention. Why? Because the new stimulus bill now forgives up to 8 months of principal and interest payments on Section 7A and 504 microloans from the SBA. I thought this debt relief program was an opportunity to provide fast and automatic targeted relief to SBA loan holders, Senator Chris Coons, Delaware Democrat, stated, who was instrumental in creating the initial legislation under the CARES Act, and then he enhanced it in the new bill. He was quoted as saying, the new program is simply the federal government paying a company's debt service. The government will pay a portion of your business debt. So if you want to take advantage of this unprecedented benefit, you need to become more familiar with the SBA's Section 7A and 504 loan programs. Starting with Section 7A, this is a loan which is received through an SBA lender, which is a bank or other lender, not the SBA directly. And this can be used for working capital, equipment, real estate, business acquisitions, and more. Under this program, you can borrow up to $5 million at both fixed and variable interest rates, as long as you have less than 500 employees and less than $7.5 million in average annual receipts. You also have to be for-profit business based in the United States, and you can't be delinquent on any debt owed to the federal government. Depending on kind of how you intend to use these funds, your loan is not due for 7 to 25 years. Yeah, I know some of you will be foaming at the mouth and yelling at your monitor.
But this is a loan. I need a grant. You lied to me, Stephen. This is clickbait. Unlike, unsubscribe.
Okay, calm down, Skippy. Yes, this is a loan program, but so was the EIDL program. Remember, EIDL stands for Economic Injury Disaster Loan. So let's cover how you can apply and a strategy for using the SBA program without having to dig into your pocketbook to pay them back. Now, before I go any further, a very quick reminder. As my regular viewers will know, I have a team of outstanding lawyers that I and Clyde keep locked up in the basement, and they get a little bit rowdy whenever I make a video. The only way to calm those lawyers down is to give a disclaimer. The opinions in this video are exactly that. They're opinions. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, not a lawyer, not a tax advisor. This is not legal, financial, tax, or any other kind of advice, blah, 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 blah. You get the point. The SBA's 504 microloan program is geared towards economic development and job creation. It's available to purchase commercial real estate, existing buildings, and equipment, as long as this purchase will help to grow your business. These loans have to be less than $5 million, and they have similar requirements as a Section 7A loan. However, the interest rate for these types of loans are fixed, and they mature in 10 to 20 years, depending on the nature of the loan. If you already have an existing SBA Section 7A or 504 microloan, then you can get up to 8 months of forgiveness. 3 months plus an additional 5 months if you are in a hard-hit industry such as food service, accommodation, arts and entertainment and recreation, education, as well as laundry and personal care services. And this is all capped at $9,000 per month. If you get a new Section 7A or 504 microloan, then your first 6 months and principal interest will also be forgiven. What's unique about these loans is that you don't have to show your business has been impacted by COVID. Of course, like I said earlier, pretty much every business has, but at least you don't have to prove it. And even if you've taken one of the PPP, that's the payroll protection loans, you can still apply and you can still get this program. Because the loans are offered through SBA lenders, you still have to go through the due diligence process and provide tax returns, business plan, and you need to be able to prove to the lender that you will be able to repay this loan. However, the new law has increased the federal guarantee for the loan, which basically lowers the risk for the lenders and it makes them easier for them to extend financing to businesses that are a little bit more hard hit from the current pandemic. The SBA, however, has been given the latitude to change some of the terms on the loans depending on how many businesses actually apply for the loans and how many funds is still available. Okay, now that we've covered what the loan program is, how do you get it? There are tons of lenders that offer Section 7A and also 504 microloans. I know of one bank called the Celtic Bank, and they specialize in SBA loans. They're not a sponsor of this. I've never used them before, but I see a lot of articles recommending them. You could also check with your local bank, as they probably offer these loan programs as well. No matter which lender you choose to use, remember, this is going through the lender, not the SBA, like the whole EIDL debacle, which will make the process much smoother in the long run. But I must be honest, it's not going to be a quick fix. You must be able to prove to the lender that you're able to pay back this loan. So if you're currently negative on cash flow, they may not approve you. Once you are approved, you have two options. You can take all of the money and reinvest it in your business and pay it back over the 7 to 25 years depending on which program you choose. Or you could take the funds and put it all into a YADA savings account. Then split it over 6 equal payments and pay back the full loan completely in full. Okay, I'm sure you're confused right now. Why in the heck would I be telling you to take out a loan and then immediately pay it all back? There are a few very good reasons for this. The first one is you need to remember that they, the SBA, are making the first 7 payments for you. So the money there is basically a grant, which if you remember can be up to $63,000 depending on which loan program you go through and what the maximum benefit is that you take. Then you can pay back the rest of the loan, minus the $63,000 of course, because that is now a grant, and you use their money to pay back the loan without ever dipping into your own personal business funds. Also, during that time that you have your money in your YADA savings account, you are earning hundreds or thousands of free YADA lottery tickets each week. And any of the winnings that you make from that is just a bonus you get to keep. Check out my video where I show you how you can set up this account and get the equivalent of 40 free lottery tickets every single week. And that's before adding the SBA loan and grant proceeds to this account. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you click like and subscribe. Doing so really helps with the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.